Hey guys, welcome back to the show. My name is Warren Guru, aka Warren. Well, Uncle Warren, they call me sometimes too. Yeah. Anyways, first and foremost, I want to be so basically say to you guys, I'm going to start this episode by giving you guys a lot of different marketing tactics that you can use to be able to bring FOMO into your coins. I'm gonna take hopefully a good hour with you guys, or a little under hour, just to walk through a whole bunch of tactics. And there's more. There's obviously more. I want you guys to jump into my Discord. I want you to get educated. I want you to take my course. Very powerful stuff. But I don't want to like it. I want to be able to give you guys as much as I can, also for free. So with that being said, this is not this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'd like to give you guys some really secreted, light gated information that is a more of a marketing perspective. We'll go into different tactics as far as different LARPing things that are happening. Also, not even just LARP, but also case studies and of what to do and how to do it, and showing you the people that are doing it as well. So, with that being said, this is not financial advice, not financial advisor. Hopefully, you enjoy this episode and make sure to join the Discord. I do not DM you first, so please make sure to not get scammed by anybody that's trying to act like they're me. Um, and yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for taking your time, and let's roll right into today's podcast. All right, bye.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You need it in order to do anything on here. So I was like, yeah, this is gonna be perfect.
And just
So
for some future advice down the road, once you eventually get yourself, some liquidity and some wins with your bundles, what I would recommend doing, to be completely frank with you, it's up to you, but I like to take
okay.
things where they kind of make essentially trickles of money. They basically kind of like you don't need to essentially have, it's basically passive income instead of active income. It's
Exactly.
right, passive. So the idea thing is you can basically take the Solana that you make from Pump Fund and bring it into, instead of the fungible token world, bring it into the non-fungible token world where there's a utility connected to it, and that's where nodes get involved. So you can basically purchase yourself a node and own one for like 1,500
Okay.
Sol, and then you can start charging people other to what rent it. And this is the same thing as like basically a
Oh,
rental for an apartment or for a fucking a 2 bedroom studio. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you got
oh
no
shit.
escrows this time, no escrow and
Oh
no
sh-
utilities.
okay, okay. So look, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. On a grand scale,
Yeah.
hypothetically, you don't have to be exactly right, but
Mm.
from 2000, how long you think it'd take me to get to 1500 sold doing this,
So
bundling up?
really, it depends on what you bring to your contract. For me particularly, I use what was best to my abilities, which was essentially just my YouTube, right? So my first project, I made like 19 Sol on it, and
Okay.
um, I made back my 15 Sol license like that day. It was just because I had enough people coming in the contract that believed in it, and that's what happened. So I think what I'm gonna do, to be completely frank with you, is, I mean, you got the sauce when it comes to the whole community and non-community now, but I think
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do another video probably tomorrow-ish, probably because I'm kind of tired tonight. But probably tomorrow it'll be a video that's a full hour of specifically just marketing. I did this today
Okay.
already too. I went over mad different things that some devs are doing. For example, I'll give you a hypothetical one right here. For example, if we go to X, you see my screen,
Gotcha.
right?
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching.
Okay.
While you're doing that, also, I've made a token and had like 35 holders in there, and I felt like, but I got out like immediately. It was like for 30 minutes. It was called Immigrants on Soul. I did it for
Really?
like a whole week. It got like 146 followers in a week,
Oh
and
wow.
yeah, it was called Immigrants on Soul. And I ended up taking it because people wanted me to lock liquidity at 3K, and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
some people don't lock their liquidity until like 100K, 60K. You know, I'm
Yeah.
like, why the hell y'all want us to do it now? Like, want me to do it now or whatever? So, I had like 35 holders, so I feel like I was just missing the bundler. You know what I'm saying? To really
Right.
get everything up and going for like on a serious note. I had a guy put like, or a sniper bot put in like $500, and I took it, basically, obviously. So
Yeah.
um yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, no, I'm pretty familiar a little bit with what's going on. I just need your help a little bit.
Yeah. Absolutely. So
Essentially.
I gotcha. Yeah. Absolutely. So First thing first
And not
is
to be a Wear 29 guy. I would like to be a Yaz guy, by the way.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, for the
but
contract.
shout out to Wear 29 though.
Yeah, thanks. Uh, what thing was yeah,
My
gas
boy a
for the
Stone Cold
contract
Killer.
actually. That I actually went to pay 400. 400 was it 400K or was it 400? Yeah, 400,000 I think it was, or either that or 400 mil out of the test fee. I gotta figure it out, but yeah, I can show you a couple different ideas. Hold on, let me just grab my thing real quick. One second.
Okay, no, you're good. You could take your time.
So yeah, basically, the first thing, couple things. So one thing is first is essentially the type of product that you're doing. Like a lot of things that Yaz is doing is AI specific.
Okay,
So I'll go over couple different tactics that's being done. From a LARP contextual standpoint, and then also just from a dev old school like Yaz type of style. So
got it.
essentially, just making sure that you can do things a lot quicker than what people think that the price of things would are. And I'll give you a good example. So he'll use a site like vo.dev, vo.dev, and vo.dev. What it does is it allows you to, through AI to literally generate anything you want, like a website. You could do anything. Like for example, I said, create a website that allowed users to play a game such as Tetris and it'd be fun for all ages. Something like that. I don't know. And
That's
so,
cool.
boom, I could say that. It literally starts thinking and then it literally starts to code up a full on React like website. And now
What?
yes, and then now that's what this is what Yas does, and so like literally now you got a quote unquote project where people literally think you took months or weeks to fucking
Months to do. Oh
do,
my god,
you know,
bro. This is so genius. This is so genius.
and literally it's
So
coding
fucking
this for
genius.
verbatim, and you don't have to be coded at all you got to do is just get a $20 vo.dev account, and that $20 vo.dev account will allow you to connect to the domain. You can deploy it right to the domain. It's very secure because it's now on GitHub. And
Okay.
yeah, basically, boom. Now we got ourselves a little Tetris fucking
Bro,
in less than
what?
like 2 minutes.
This is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And so there's so
Kind of
many.
remind me of a little bit of like mixture of Bolt AI
Yeah,
and Cursor AI.
yeah. That too. There's that one. There's also Lovely.dev. Cursor's one of them. There's also Claude. So I
Yeah,
use all of
Claude.
them. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mess with this. I mess with this.
And then you could just
Yeah, I
basically
like
text a
this.
prompt and tell it what else to do, like, hey, put the CA or whatever here. Now having the vanity token to your display, you could with it just what Penguin does, you could basically put the CA into the actual website prior to actually deploying it at this point now. So you have
Oh, this is tough.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So that's one way, right? I'll show you JDub's way of doing things. JDub is another way of bringing FOMO to a particular project.
And
Is
that was VO
yeah,
dot dev.
yep, that's right. vo.dev.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, as in like Ollie.
VO as in like zero, and then
Oh, okay, zero. Okay,
yes.
bet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. And then .dev. Yeah. And so, that's how you would people. People are coming to the charts and looking at the website, and they're automatically getting like pretty much emotionally triggered by the way it can do things, not realizing that an AI probably created it really fast. Right.
Got you. Exactly.
That's one way. The other way would be like a contextual LARP. You don't have to be video LARP, like 29. Contextual LARPs are a little different, and I'll give you
Mhm.
a actual case study example of what he's doing. So what this guy does is he'll create different stories on X, and the stories are literally fake. But the stories are so like
Intriguing.
yeah, intriguing that it makes you want to look at it. And on top of it, he's also able to place ads on these actual stories just due to the fact there's no linkage external out to them. It's no like any type of CA or anything like that, but it's bringing community to a particular post and then using the thread below it to bring in your CA. So I'll give you an example of that, right? So this guy, let's see here, we're gonna go to anytime you see, and he's done a lot of them in a few days. So he's trying to slow down a little bit. But every time you see breaking news, that's usually a fake one. Uh,
Okay, okay.
You know,
I've seen his page before too.
yeah, he's only got 5,000 people in there, but he's starting to grow. And it is what it is. But
See, but that's lit. That's lit.
yeah, exactly. He knows how to pretty much bring in the FOMO. So I'll give you an example. Here's another one right here.
Breaking
Breaking:
news.
Chevy has received a bid from the LA Vapor, which is obviously fake, right? And
Exactly.
usually what he'll do is he'll bring in he'll try to get this to be approved for an ad. If it gets approved to be an ad, because he'll do a lot of them, and then usually the ad sometimes might be only be approved for 3 or 4 hours, but it's enough time for bringing people in. And
Okay.
as
Okay.
long as he gets it approved, then he'll just go on the second thread and post and pin it. And it's on the second reply. So that way the ad is approved, but the reply is literally the CA. You see what I'm saying?
Got you.
And then right here, for example, here's a good example of a case study right here.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Boom, perfect. 852,000 people was able to bring in a shitload of views. No linking out. Twitter's approving this shit left and right, not realizing the underlining, reasoning for it. And then right below it, he puts a fake screenshot, but it's his CA that he put his screenshot of.
How the hell he do that?
Well, you guys just get either Photoshop or just actually software that allows you to go on Google, type in fake it's Twitter like DM. You can just find them all around. There's a whole bunch of ones that make fake ones.
Okay. Okay.
Or you can do it old school, which is I'll show you another old school way to do it. You go into your actual DMs itself, like right here. I'm like have a DM, and then I can go to inspect element, and I can actually change it like literally right here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then
Oh my god.
so I can just
You
change it everything here.
motherfuckers, bro. Y'all are crazy as hell to even think about that shit.
And then boom, you got
Bro, but that's so smart though. That is so fucking
yeah, and then all you needed is a screenshot. So really, at one point, you could just text them, "Hey, how you doing?" And then from that point on, you got leverage to change up all the,
exactly
verbiage,
everything.
everything. Yeah,
Make
and
it
then
look
one
real.
screenshot,
Yeah.
boom, you're good to go. And then post to see it. Matter of fact, I know a
Fuck.
person that's doing this literally as we speak right now. He's doing it with Sway Lee. It's what's his name? Sahil.
Sahil?
Yeah, Sahil's doing it right now with
Yeah, see, this how you know I've been on your shit. I know all these guys. I'm
Yep.
not gonna lie.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. No, I've been on this motherfucker.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
so definitely.
I even been messing with Moon Dev, man, because he's
Really?
actually
Oh yeah, Moon, that's
because
dope.
he's actually teaching people how to
Code.
well, he's not really teaching people, but he's actually showing you how to just code to
Yeah.
do shit yourself.
No, that's a fact. Yeah, I watch Moon Dev a lot too, by the fact. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, he's
basically,
cool.
he would put a screenshot, right, showing that person and get them presumptuously interested. A lot of times, though, when it comes to specifically X, it's about bringing in as much as attraction before you actually drop your actual real project. So the way that's done, even from a minimalist like 0-0 follower ratio, what you would do is right now, if you go online, create a Twitter account, and if you got it verified, it'd be way better. But basically, you would say on the post, hey, I'm dropping people's soul. It's time to everybody get rich, and then drop a screenshot of like somebody's random wallet, like right, and then come back 24 hours later. I guarantee you're gonna get like 15, 20 people putting their wallets in under your thread. Now, it's not advantageous right now, but it's slowly building up algo of Twitter to fuck with you more and more by doing
To fuck
that.
with you more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. And so eventually you get to the point where you rage. They have some people, what they do is considered called rage bait. And rage bait essentially is, let me show you one other guy that's doing this. So he's been doing this ever since he had 1,000 followers. He just keeps doing it every single day. And which
Damn.
is literally just screaming to the camera like this, saying that and he'll throw something, and that's why he's got a thing back there to protect his walls, because he's not stupid, he's acting. People might look at him like, oh my god, he's crazy. But
Exactly.
it's
But
just
he
all
ain't
LARP.
stupid.
Yeah, you're not stupid. And then also what happens is this causes a lot of people to obviously view it because it's entertainment, right? But at the same time,
Facts.
they'll consistently say either A, drop the CA, I need some type of CA. Some people drop me. So it's exactly the same thing when you tell people, what's your wallet? I want to send you soul, right? So you got all these quote unquote CTO communities, and CTOs are essentially made of basically projects that people rug the projects, and everybody's getting together to get their money up, basically. Everyone's just lost souls that the project that are trying to get their money up.
Wow. Okay.
And so these CTO communities that are essentially saying, let's go here, let's go there, let's spawn there. Well, let's get ourselves out of debt, basically. Help. Let's go to this guy here. We're going to go to his post. We'll post the CA of our communities thing because we think it's the best thing. It's just hot ice since we bought it, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to have our whole community just post comments and likes rating in that particular thread on that person, and they're mentally
Exactly.
thinking, well, if this person gets seen so many times, he'll just retweet it himself and we'll get money. That's how we'll do it. And that's how they
Mm,
want you to think it. But in reality, what's happening is the KOLs here are essentially using them as essentially organic Twitter FOMO. Instead of actually
promo.
buy
Yeah.
FOMO, it's Twitter FOMO. And the Twitter FOMO gets turned into an algorithm which essentially the Twitter like actually likes that person down, pushes whatever your narrative is. But now check this out. Now, when you have that same presumptual strategy by telling people to drop CAs, all you would need to do at this point is have yourself or your boy drop another CA with the whole entire community of sheep that's doing it, and guess who they're gonna retweet? You.
You
It's a win-win alley you because now you don't look like the dev, but you just put yourself in a community of people asking for CAs. The
asking
Twitter
for the CA.
exactly now the CA the Twitter's fucking with you even heavier because everyone's dropping on your shit, and rating on your shit. And meanwhile, you don't give a fuck about any of these people. You're just gonna retweet what you want, and next thing that's how it
Exactly.
goes. Boom.
Okay. Okay. I like this. Okay. I like this. I like that. I'm glad you told me that. I'm glad you told
Yep.
me that. I kind of have a little bit of, I kind of have a little bit of promo
Okay.
in my head, but it's not to the caliber that what you're telling me. It's so many tricks and
Yeah.
different narratives that you can go with
Absolutely.
that you're telling me about. That's like just now coming in my brain now that you're telling me. So I got hella ideas, man. I got hella
Oh yeah.
ideas.
Definitely.
I
Now.
appreciate
Yeah.
you a lot, man.
Now, what
Seriously.
21's done is when we came to me, this is right prior to Pump Fun being completely eliminated from the live streaming things. The 16 and 15-year-olds were rugging live on schools grounds like for thousands of dollars. It wasn't looking good, you
Yeah.
know? So
Damn.
they shut the shit down when it comes to specifically live streaming. But he came to me because his main thing was that he would get girls and literally pump the charts on Pump One with these just random like OnlyFans chicks, and then boom, that's it. But when it went down, he had to figure out other ways to essentially LARP in that that whole entire community. So what he did
Got you.
was he created a verified account because verified accounts allow you over 1,000 followers to be able to create a live stream. And so by attaching that to his CAs, he would essentially create these quote unquote stories, narratives that literally were pre-planned out. Like the homeless guy, people would think that he just ran up to the guy and then they start having that interaction, but it was all pre-planned. The guy was getting paid $400 an hour. The
Damn.
guy that with the only thing that probably was not pre-planned out because this person's actually in the hospital is a cancer patient, but all he did was take a GoFundMe and make people feel sorry about the person.
Make feel sorry. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He already had the
I thought
motion.
about doing that too. I thought about doing it with a dog.
Yeah.
Like, cause bro, I think your first like promo video with you and We're 29, like it went viral, whatever. I think that's when like y'all gave me Where 29 had started giving me ideas of like, bro, I was thinking about making a whole website of
Yeah.
like a GoFundMe page
Oh yeah.
where like we have different people on there, and instead of you paying money, you're paying in crypto.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely possible to do so. This space, especially when it comes to Web3, is the sky's the limit,
For
but
sure.
definitely when it comes down, the main thing about these particular bundlers spots, so to speak, is you have essentially kind of 2 or 3 different worlds here. One essentially is Penguin, for example, which is only taking the place of essentially a bundler, literally your entry and your exit position, but not really a market mover, so to speak. The meme
Exactly.
tools and dollar tools, these things came along with other different things that allowed you to move the market, such as like
Move the market.
human buys, adding holder distribution, certain things like that nature. So it's important to know if you do use such as like Penguin, for example, you gotta somehow, some way figure out how to bring FOMO to the contract, even if it means, like I did on the video I just dropped today, even if it means taking like 15, 20, 30 minutes of pre-production prior to, so way you can at least just get a good little one soul in that 1 minute. That's what it comes down to. We weren't just lucky for it. We were doing things
Exactly.
previously just before we deployed, so we knew we got some FOMO in.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this: Would it be good, or would it be a good thing, or could you use both tools, like Penguin and Meme tools, at the same time?
Absolutely. So essentially, what you could do, and I actually had this discussion with the CEO prior to actually launching this on YouTube, and which is, if you didn't want to do any type of deployment whatsoever, you could essentially just season these walls from age perspective. You can actually go in there, create them from different season wallets such as Trojan, Bullocks. You could do all those things that would necessarily take time outside of the one bot to do, because time is money.
Exactly.
But I would tell people, hey, if you got like 5-7 days, shit, like if you don't want to deploy, fucking make like 100. If you could make like 20 to 100 wallets a day, and then that way you have a shitload of wallets that are your own, that you own, that are seasoned for your own
And
bundler
ready to go.
and ready to go.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay.
Count each
Okay.
wallet low key as, like, or each project as a particular project as per se, maybe minimum of one soul. So you're not gonna put
Exactly.
too much energy in it. You just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. But these are coming in a way that they cannot be tracked.
Okay. So for a guy with like two bands, you wouldn't suggest that though. You would suggest just messing with penguin tools,
No, I would.
creating some type of. Okay, you
I
would.
would,
Okay.
because
Okay.
technically speaking, the guy that we did, who's my student, with that one I just swapped today, if I'm not mistaken, he only came in, if I think, with like 5 wallets, and they were 0.75 each. So
What?
yeah,
Okay.
so
Okay.
it wasn't like, I think a lot of times when it comes to bundling, the idea is I need to grab more, or else I'm gonna lose. But in reality, it's like you can come in with one soul as long as you can bring in a FOMO. As long as that thing goes from 5,000 to 10,000, that's a 1x. Period.
That's a 1x.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Period.
Facts.
And that's the thing
Okay.
too. A lot of times people say to themselves, like, we're doing community, or we're trying to get a project to a particular market cap. If you start your project, you're the deployer, you started it at 5-6,000 market cap, and even if it does get to 60,000, and we know that the radiant bonding curve is at, let's say, 90 or 80, in the ballpark, that's still like 10, like what, 6-7x, just to get to that point. And so it's
Yeah, that's
not
still a good
right.
money.
The thing about it is, what people need to realize in
I
those
ain't greedy.
and the thing about what people need to realize in those market caps is that it's not your fault, the dev, that someone else came in and started to take up a shitload of supply, and you had no supply of it. Like, snipers do that all
Exactly.
the time. They fucking take 60% up and then dump on people. But
Yep.
you have to set your limiter up, not them. You set up your project, and then you set your exits out automatically, so it's no emotional attachment to it.
Exactly. And that's what you showed in the first, I think, guide to the penguin tools.
Yeah,
When you
absolutely.
told the dude to set his limit to 60K.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
even
then
at
you
that
made him
point, we
take it at
found
30.
Yeah, we found out that, like, that what's happening was, I mean, he did have fun in his own project, which was great to see, like, literally a live setting of people see what we should not do at the same time, right? So
Yeah.
he started to flood his own project by saying something about the website wasn't working properly on the CA. So all of a sudden, like, he's in a fucking room with like a hell of people and shit. So people could hear you saying.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So that was shit
And
went
they
from like
already knowing his
31,000 to
bullshit.
20K, and I said to him on text, like, was that you? Hopefully you pulled out. He was like, no, that wasn't me. I'm like, so that I'm like, I start telling the people, well, this is what you shouldn't do, blah blah blah. So I said to myself, you know
Damn.
what? He's got community behind him. They're holding the floor down. It's gonna rise back to an all-time high of 30 again in any second now. I'm not gonna be like, hey, hey, let's hold this shit to like a diamond. No, like, get your sell out position and then keep it pushing, because last thing you want
Exactly.
is that the same thing that happened to you. All of a sudden now you got a 16,000 market cap, and you could have executed at 29 or 28.
At 29. Yeah. Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what we
Don't be
did.
greedy.
And that also, I think, was a good thing to show, also from a visual perspective of just people seeing things that, hey, you're the dev, you have control of the floor, but someone just like that happened could easily sell on you. And if there wasn't live, like, in his own Discord, he wasn't like, having the whole people talking and projecting things and pushing shit, it would have stayed on the floor. You know what I'm
Exactly. Okay.
saying? So you gotta
Yeah,
use your
because I seen
community
it
for
staying
it.
stagnant for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you got to
Okay.
use your community to essentially get yourself in a position where you get your initials, your profit, and then guess what happens? You left the project and stay at 20. No one was really crazy hurt. You know what I'm saying? Their jobs is to do their jobs. You started the fucking casino, now like walk away from it and just cheer them on. Like,
Yeah, exactly. 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 Man, okay. Man, I really appreciate this knowledge, man.
absolutely.
Seriously, man. Warren, you the GOAT for real,
Oh
bro.
man,
You're
it's
the
all
GOAT.
good. I just
I
got
know there's other
liquidated.
people out here. You say you just got liquidated.
Yeah, I
What?
got liquidated. That's how I got this information. Not I like, I remember timely nights of just consistently getting fucked with different
Yeah, fucked
traders. And
with.
yeah, and so even when it
Tell
comes
me
to being
about it.
drained, not only from a perspective of the markets, but even outside the market. So I know every single, like, pretty much tactic these guys are doing. So it's just a matter of
Yeah.
just like teaching people it, and I think it's really helpful.
Yeah, no, facts, man. And bro, you're absolutely right, man. Because Lord knows, man, I've been trying to learn strategies and learn how to do this shit for forever. And
Yeah,
like I've been in crypto for a long ass time, bro. Like I hate the fact that I'm just now learning it, but I'm glad I'm here finally because we're
for
still
sure.
early, you know.
Absolutely.
Um, like Moon Dev showing people. Well, he's not necessarily showing people anything, but if you understand what's going on, you
He's
understand
walking
what's
through his
going on.
journey, and then people kind of like have following
Yeah,
up. Yeah.
like this quant connect shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
didn't know anything about it at first until like I peeped game. Like I kind of peeped what he was doing whenever he was coding, you know, because I kind of code a little bit. Like I said, I was on Cursor and shit. It's not that I'm like a fucking guru or
Yeah.
anything like
Yeah.
that, or I'm just an expert,
Right.
but I'm not slow, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So
Absolutely.
and I like looking for like, you know, small tactics because I know those small things can get you far
A
and
thousand
you know,
percent.
so boom, I ended up finding out about this fucking Quant Connect because he was literally using it to program something with the algorithm trading. And I ended up running across this YouTube called Quant Program, and they had fucking everything.
Wow.
They have everything, you
Yeah.
know, everything as far as teaching you how to, you know, sniper, like make a sniper bot or anything like that. So eventually, soon, you know, hopefully I'll be able to give you, you know, access to a tool I make
That was beautiful.
or something like
Absolutely.
that, man.
Yeah,
Cause
absolutely.
yeah, I definitely mess with like the whole like community or like y'all
Yeah.
group y'all in, bro. I love y'all group, bro. Like I'm not even gonna lie,
Oh, that's what's up,
this shit
brother.
is lit.
Thank
Shit is lit
you.
as fuck. Yeah,
It's
seriously, y'all
growing
keep
pretty
doing y'all
fucking
shit.
fast, man. I didn't expect it to grow as fast as it is, and it, right now it's currently almost over 12, 11, 1,200 people. So this
Yeah,
shit is getting
man.
faster, faster every video I put out.
Nah, bro, you doing the damn thing, Warren. Oh my
Appreciate
god,
it.
bro, you don't understand, bro. I was up at 6 in the morning when I first heard you talking, bro. When I
Bro,
first heard watched your video, bro, I was up
yeah,
at 6 in the morning doing crypto,
yeah.
and I so happened to get on my Twitter, and you was literally on my Twitter, and I'm
Oh
like, bro,
shit.
what is this? We're 29, and you know, Warren. I'm like, boom, I click it, and next thing you know, I hear Warren. I mean, I hear Where's 29 talking
Yeah,
like hella shit, you know.
yeah.
And I'm like, yo, okay, this is what we've been missing. And like right when I read like got your video, I had just fucked my token up
Oh
with
shit.
immigrants on Soul.
Yeah.
Like I had just messed up my immigrants on Soul coin. Like I
Mm,
feel like if I would have locked the liquidity, it probably would have did more numbers than what I thought it would have did.
sure, sure.
Cause people was loving the coin. I had like over 162 posts. Cause
What?
it was an AI agent, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like I was kind of, you know, I made it to where it was automating the
Right.
tweets for me and stuff like that. So
That's
people
awesome.
was digging it, you know, they was loving every moment of it.
Right.
Especially when Kanye was like going on a rant. I don't know if you remember
Yeah.
that, but he went on a crazy ass rant
I
and
saw
like
that.
I
He
was
sold a whole bunch
commenting
of
under.
Nazi t-shirts.
Yeah, I'm commenting under them, bro. I'm getting like 22K insights. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was so crazy. Like that's how I really got like a lot of followers. Like I kept like commenting under people tweets and shit like that. And yeah, man, it ended up
So,
going crazy. A lot of people ended up coming in the Telegram. We had like over 150 people in the Telegram.
well, speaking of
And it was my
Telegram,
first token. Like I've never done this shit ever, you know. That was just my first token ever.
that's so dope.
So
I want to
it
tell
was
you actually a
cool.
little bit of a little extra, a little wisdom real quick too that you said Telegram that might be helpful for you in the future. Um,
Okay.
if you go to a website called Cameo, are you familiar with it?
Say it one more time.
Cameo.
Cameo.
Yeah.
No, I am not.
So this is Cameo right
Cameo.
here, and this will allow you to get basically I consider exitliquidity.com. And basically you want LeVar Ball to pump your coin, the niggas cost $133. It's like literally what we do here though is I'm
Wait,
not gonna
wait, wait, wait. What?
yeah, check this
Wait,
out. So
what's going on?
the way it works here, right, is you would essentially use them and you would create a script. This is what LARPing's all about. And
Bro,
essentially
Warren, there's no way. Warren, there's no fucking
the
way,
rabbit
bro.
hole gets deeper and deeper.
Yo,
I
wait,
want you to
hold
get your
on.
money's worth, man.
Wait. I appreciate you so fucking much, Warren. Look, hold on. Is that what the fuck Sahil did with the
Yeah.
baby?
Yeah, let's say he does all types of shit like this. I actually been working not like directly with him, but like I have a whole movie that he approved about 7 months. Not too long. It's like a short film. It's a short trailer. I did it for him. That's a whole nother
Oh,
story.
that's
But
lit.
yeah, it's out.
That's lit as fuck. You a filmmaker or
I
something?
used to do AI. Well, I do. I went graduated with film degree, so I have
What?
that behind me. Yeah, it was a film school in ASU. So
Oh my God, Warren. Like, okay, yeah. Me and you kind of on the same page. I love that shit.
absolutely.
I be on Blender. Like
Okay. Now check
I do
this out
clothes and
though.
shit.
How this would
But yeah,
work
go
really
on.
good for you is you we're not going to essentially get them to tweet or anything. But however, what you could do is you can buy a video and make it private so that way it's not showed in their examples here. And what will
Okay.
happen is you would use this video and you put it in the portal, not the actual Telegram, but the portal Telegram. So that way, when they got to go in to capture themselves to make sure that they're not a robot, they're forced to see this video, which essentially is going to make them diamond hand holders. It could say that, hey
Mm,
guys, this is LeVar. I'm going to be dropping my CA on my millions of big baller brands. Once it gets to millions of followers, tune in. It could make it seem like they're about to drop it, but really it's a script.
bro, okay. This is lit as fuck. Oh my God. This shit is crazy. Oh my God.
I did this with
Yeah.
actually a guy, what's his name? He's a comedian and he does a lot of stuff online, but I forget his name. But anyways, I did it with him, and he was like, "Yeah, the dev is paid for Dex. You know, my team is super based. He was saying all these words that I was giving him, and he literally was just looking on the side, looking at the script the whole time, and then yeah, just
Yo.
boom. And he had like 2 million YouTubers followers, so it was like we were able to
Damn.
screenshot that and put it in the actual portal, so people saw
Sheesh.
like he's gonna potential quote unquote drop the CA once we hit to a radium or million or whatever it is. Meanwhile, my limiters are set for 50,000.
Exactly. You're ready. You're strapped, ready to go
And
already.
and
Yeah.
honestly, I don't care if it. And to be completely frank with you, like in the game of a bearish market, we are dealing with specifically a lot of different tactics for holder distribution and different like market making maneuvers. Now, in a market where Solana is up and there's more volume, what essentially
Uh-huh.
would happen is you'll have a lot of people coming in without even having to do that market making material, which means that you can buy your position and then set a limiter and not have to worry about in between whatever. And that means also that technically speaking, that could be either not only community, but it could really just be one person trying to snipe that whole shit, thinking and then trying to make you think that's community, and that's
Mm,
okay either way. I don't care who crosses that red line first. Once they get crossed, they get fucking done.
they get fucked. Exactly. Exactly.
you know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I like this. I like this. I
So
like
I
this.
think I gave you about a good handful of stuff. I mean, I can go on all night, but this is what I'm gonna probably do more and more marketing tactical videos. I'll put that in the course updates. And speaking of course updates, did you see in the in the Bundler Academy? Did you see that stuff? Let me show you.
Which
If you go into the actual dashboard here, on the bottom right hand side, you'll see where it says schedule, or not schedule, where it says course
schedule course
updates.
updates. Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you click on course updates, you'll see 3 videos. These are all live deploys. These are
Oh.
an hour each, and this guy has 8 soul. This is 17 soul. I'm gonna add 2 more because I have 2 more available. But yeah, you have basically the live. Then you have the actual academy, of course, that you went over, and then you have the actual
Exactly.
live. So we show how these now play into each other. So that way, for example, in this live deploy, the bot died on us in the middle of the project, but we had plan B and plan C. So that way, you understand how to do plan B, plan C before it even starts.
Before it starts.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the
Yeah,
live market is
cause
different.
that's funny that you say that because I was trying to figure that out in that video on Penguin Tools with that guy. You had told him like do you have the plan B like ready or something? Like I remember you saying something like that, and I was like, wait, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
I was like, Plan B, what the fuck is he talking about? I was trying to figure out what he was saying, like what happened. But the dude knew. He was like, yeah, let me go do it right now.
Yep.
But he wasn't showing his screen like of what he was doing.
It's
He
all
was kind
here.
of doing it on the side. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
all here in 4K on the big wide ass monitor, so you can see the bot and the both A and B on side of it, so you can see what's going on.
That's great to know. That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, because I seen you say something about the updates, but I thought you were talking about in the doc the Google Docs
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
that you
I'll
sent me.
I'll update that too, so that way people are aware of that too. I'm about
Yeah,
to do some changes, so that way I think what I'm gonna do is everybody who has currently the 101 gets it, but moving forward, because there's all these bundles coming out left and right, I think what I'm gonna do is just make it one lifetime price for everything. So once you get one, you get all of them, even if it's like 9 hours of fucking training. You get like literally the
exactly.
penguin, you get the fucking infinity. Because at the end of the day, it's like once you're in, you're in. You're like, I don't want to have to
Yeah,
sub micro shit. And this, I think it built my community even bigger, to be honest
man,
with you.
I appreciate that. I
Yeah,
will appreciate you. Maybe you should do
absolutely.
it to like VIPs, like the people who's in here now,
Yeah.
and then the new people they kind of
I think I
gotta
might.
catch
The
up
reason why is because every time a new bundler comes out, it's like someone's actually looking for a course specifically on that. And if it's like,
on that. Oh yeah,
yeah, and it's like I can do it, but it's like, do I do 3 hours for all of them? Because technically speaking, some of them only are on bundlers, they're not market makers. So it's like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, do I do too
yeah,
much?
exactly.
Yeah, so
No, you're absolutely right.
that's why I was
No,
like, I should put it all
I like your
together.
way.
Yeah.
I like your way. I like your way, man. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so look, let me ask you this. This is something that I want to ask you. This is like a
Yeah.
futuristic question.
Yeah.
Where with this maybe getting saturated, where do you think this will go in the future?
It's not. I mean, the funny thing it is, like, to be completely frank with you, I used to think that exact same way. But then the problem
Uh,
and the matter, to be completely frank with you, is that I'm gonna give you an answer, I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna ask you a question right now, and you may or may not get this right, but I know for sure most people don't get this right, and this question will determine why this will be exit liquidity for years, upon
oh shit,
years.
are you finna ask me that question?
Yeah, I'm about
I
to ask
think
you
I
that
know.
question. What's the question?
Oh shit.
I'm about to
What's
ask.
the difference between a non-fungible
There we
token
go.
and a fungible
There we
token?
go.
Well, non-fungible token, that means NFT, correct?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
I think you was just telling me about that as well when, and I remember this on a video with you saying that, people is buying 25 grand worth of, 25 grand worth of an NFT,
Uh huh.
and they're getting, and the utility behind it is, some type of good script, that they can use
Well, really, it's
to
this.
basically help.
The main thing is this. The do you know the difference between a fungible token and a non-fungible token?
Yeah, one is rare and one isn't. Like one
So,
is limited and one isn't.
okay, and what is a fungible token?
Fungible token, that's basically like what you consider what a meme coin.
Yep. There you go. Boom. A lot of
Okay,
people have no idea that what they're even trading is a fucking a fungible token. Like even the money that's in your pocket that you use to go to the store with, that's a fungible token. And so
got you.
just that very basics of it, and you've been educated prior hand, so the way you kind of had that already in the back hand, like a. but most people they don't, and so they
Yeah,
come in this space and they automatically look at the charts because they see it's very identical to them. It's identical to
exactly.
forex or to
Forex or
stocks,
stocks,
and so they on board
option
and they
trading
become
and shit.
exit, and then they become and then they become emotionally involved, and then some of these people like they
Don't
just
give
don't
up.
stop.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like they just don't stop. They'll just continue taking money out of their kids, like investments, funds from college and shit. And next thing you know, their wife is
Facts.
getting divorced and they're fucking sleeping strippers. It is what it
No,
is,
you're
you know.
absolutely right, man. You're right. Especially right now in the economy, people
Yeah,
is looking for any fucking way out right now.
I
So
just feel like
you're
to be
absolutely right.
completely frank with you, once Donald Trump and his wife created a coin before the inauguration, he was sending a huge behind the scenes handshake to a lot of
Layup.
people.
Oh yeah, I'm knowing.
Yeah,
Whenever I heard you say that shit,
yeah,
I was already assuming that, but whenever you talked about it, it got way like you put it in a way deeper aspect of how my mind was going towards it. You know what I'm saying? Because
absolutely.
I only knew so much before I came across you. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
then you kind of put me on a different type of caliber of scale. You know what I'm saying? There's
I
like you
appreciate
say,
it.
you got the retail, and then
Yep,
you got that other side where
yep,
it's like, boy, if you on that side, you should be winning, So it's like,
absolutely, 100.
yeah, I'm
percent
with you on that. I'm with you on that. Cause I'm not gonna lie, this is the people who are on this side is preparing people for when they actually regulate this shit. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's the thing too. Like, I don't think that technically speaking that they can, just because what you're technically doing is you're taking your money and you're throwing it into a ball of fire, and then you're calling it some type of digital currency on the other side. So that's the part
Facts.
they're kind of having a hard time with it. But what they're doing is the regulation is happening with the in between things. Like, for example, it's technically illegal to, for example, laundry money, right? But
Exactly.
however, the tactics that you do within a particular situation might not be like, for example, charge pumping. It might not be illegal, but the how you got the money in there in the first place, if it was ever
It's
taught,
gonna be.
is called illegal. So they're just implying people on things that are outside that are so close to it, you know.
Got you. Got you. I'm glad you said that as well.
And that's one also, by the way, one of the biggest reasons why not only to use Houdini Swap from a perspective when it comes to privatizing your funder wallets, I would use that for two instances. One, obviously, to bring in FOMO, but also two, to be able to protect yourself even more from the anonymity, bringing it from your actual exchange that has your ID attached to it.
Exactly. Okay. Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Okay, so if I ever want to call you again, how much is it?
All you gotta do, yeah, if you go into the Discord, or sorry, either Discord, open a ticket, or if you just literally in my course itself, on the bottom right side by that course updates, there's a schedule live
Oh,
button.
schedule live. Okay,
Yep.
got you. And
And
this
you can
one,
just
so
boom,
okay,
put it there, and
perfect.
it'll post to you the calendar, my calendar after you pay the soul, and then
Uh,
you're all good locked in.
all right, man.
I
Yeah,
was
this,
thinking
yeah,
about
this.
telling people maybe to go straight to my website because I know there's been a lot of fake warrants around. But what I did is I told them the announcements now. Like, I got three things done. One, you can either go to the website, or two, the wallet ends with WW, which is going to be harder for a scammer to fucking imitate a ending two digits of the wallet compared to,
Okay.
like,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah,
I got
yeah,
to generate all
exactly.
these fucking wallets to get a WW.
Yeah, exactly.
you know,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Them motherfucking bro, them scammers, bro, they are quick, bro.
yeah,
Like you not even like big yet, but you're big. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like if that makes sense.
yeah.
To
I'm
where
on
like
somebody's radar.
they're caught up before the people get to catching up.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're so ready. Like this shit is crazy. Cause I'm not gonna lie, bro almost took my money.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I'm not gonna
man.
lie. I had actually got on his VPS. Like he had gave me a VPS that he
Yeah, that's the
created or
first time
whatever.
they get you. Then you
And
put some
literally
PKs in
he's
there.
like, he's talking and I'm like, what the fuck? Like this sounds nothing like Warren. The nigga say the nigga say I'm sick. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
You're
that's crazy.
sick, nigga. That's what you came up with. And he's talking like straight Indian, bro. He has
Wow.
no black in him whatsoever.
Yeah, because you could
You know
tell
what I'm
melanin
saying?
from melanin. That's what's up with. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We
You know what
already
I'm saying?
know.
I'm like, I instantly hung up.
Real
Beep beep.
recognize
And
real
I
on the real.
facts. That's why I text you. You was like,
That's the
buddy,
one thing
like I
too.
can tell
AI
you got
can't really take
annoyed.
that. All the AI songs. You try to do rap songs, it cannot imitate melanin very well at all. It's like a secret code in there. You know.
Oh yeah, facts. Oh yeah, we know that. You know
Yeah.
that's not. Yeah, 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 yeah. If you
No.
know, you know.
If
You
you
know.
know,
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know about that, man. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie, but
Wakanda forever.
you feel me? I'm with
Already.
you. I'm with you. Nah,
Already.
facts. Well, man, Warren, I really appreciate everything you
Absolutely,
have gave
man.
to me, bro.
No problem. Like I
Seriously,
said,
this.
lock it with me. This is gonna be this will be the start of everything, we're gonna continue to grow. My main thing is I want to build a more so a community because honestly, the money thing is cool, but
Yeah,
showing people money is even better because I think it really is gonna put me into my main goal, which is just what my heart and soul loves is just my music. You know what I'm saying? If I can get
exactly,
people's
exactly.
attention to be like, oh, what he's saying actually makes sense in the raps because I'm listening to his courses, that's where they're like, if we're gonna book him, he can't book him like any regular artist anymore because he's making already 300-400 grand. You know what I'm saying? They got to book him a way
Yo,
different booking because his every type of thing he goes to is a CA address could potentially drop. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying
bro,
to open the lights for music artists in a CA sense.
you're like you reminded me when you talk like that. You remind me of a crypto money man. You remind me of Money Man
Oh yeah, I just want to be a little
when
bit
you
more
talk like
marketing because
that.
he's street as fuck.
Yeah, he's straight street, you know what I'm saying? But you kind of got you kind of got that look where everybody
Yeah,
would
just
want
come
to,
on, knock on
fuck
my
with you.
door. I'll be waiting for
You feel me?
you.
Nah, facts. Just make sure you have some cash with you.
Yeah, yeah, cash
Nah, facts.
money too.
Yeah. Nah,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure, for sure. Nah, definitely, like I said, man, this would not be the last time you hear from me.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
definitely be hitting you up again. Yeah, I'll
Absolutely.
be paying for you for the fucking one soul again
Let's get
soon.
it.
I'll probably be getting started on this shit like tomorrow.
Okay.
So yeah, I was gonna do a coin. Let me see what you think about it. It was gonna be called Indeed on Soul.
Indeed, just
Indeed on
Indeed. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, gotcha,
Indeed on
gotcha, gotcha.
Soul.
Dude,
And
yeah.
it was gonna say
What you
something
want to
like,
do is you
well,
want to go into my Discord and go to specifically free tools. There's a tool called Cyrix, and that's going to be
yeah.
able to literally determine if a particular project has already been dropped and how many times it's been dropped and what market cap it's got into. So that way you have a little bit of case study analysis to know, like, or if I drop this project, am I own bullish from my own head, or has it ever been to a specific market cap has been at before?
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. So it don't so you don't even be looking at like if the
Nah,
Twitter
I
look,
don't
I
go
mean,
by
obviously you
emotions.
want
I
the
go by
Twitter look
numbers.
good or whatever, but you go by numbers exactly. Yeah, because I was gonna say if you go on Twitter right now and type in Indeed on Soul, you
Uh-huh.
can kind of see like the blueprint of
Okay.
what I got. But unfortunately, that was the same Twitter that I had made with Immigrants on Soul. So
Mm.
the email has been locked. So
Okay.
I'm trying to get it unlocked right now. But if it doesn't get unlocked, I have a new email that I'm probably finna just redo
Okay.
um tomorrow, so I can have it and I can just get started tomorrow and do the whole AI agent thing all over again. And
Yeah, now you got VO on your side and other things like that, so you can easily cook out these things. Also, by the way, with VO, I would recommend going to certain different free APIs that are that are specifically AI APIs, and that
okay,
allows you to essentially integrate them easily, freely into your website. So, for example, like let's say you got
like Deep Seeker and shit,
yeah, exactly, DeepSeek,
Deep Seeker R1 and shit, Quinn,
yeah,
all of them.
clean, runway, all those things. If you have anything that's got, you can even go to, for example, ChatGPT, type in, give me a 50 different examples of free APIs like I can use right now, and it'll do the research for you. Like, just try to do
Okay,
as much less thinking as possible, so that way you should just see
facts.
it.
Facts, bro. No, I'm with you, bro. Yeah, no, because shout out to AI, bro. Without,
Yeah,
bro,
we're,
AI has helped tremendously, seriously. So,
yeah, we're in a whole nother
um,
different world now.
no, for sure. And this is just the beginning. Like,
Absolutely,
this
100%.
is crazy. It's like we just newborn babies still. We're not even
Yeah, it's
officially,
crazy, and then
we're
it's
not
like.
even 5 yet.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and so like we're just so many different things. I mean, I you stay locked in because I do have like the whole penguin thing is one cool thing, but coming up next will probably be another thing where another developer's hit me up and he's able to somehow create a bundler where it essentially will think that it's safe mode, but it's not. And so basically, your bundles will always show up in the beginning. They never get front ran. You can use the worst VPS. I'm sorry, the worst node. I mean, not the VPS, but the worst node in the world if you wanted to. And he's just
Damn.
stress testing it, and he's able to somehow through his coding mitigate these snipers to think that it's not a project at all before they're just already in, which is crazy. So I don't know what he's doing, but we're testing it out. The fucking UI looks beautiful, but I'm just doing this shit like that happens in the back end with me all the time, and I'm just like, all right, cool, let's cook it up, let's read the stress test it out, and then
Facts.
my community they get the trials first, and then when the trial they're cool with the trial, the world get to see it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The trial. Yeah, facts. Yeah, you stay bringing them trials,
Oh
man. I
yeah,
ain't gonna lie. Bring
oh
them
yeah.
motherfuckers like no other. And I appreciate them, bro, because like I haven't used none of the trials yet because I wanted to talk to you first. Because I was like, bro, I don't know which one to go with, and I'd be damn if I just dry lose my money around this
Honestly, like
motherfucker.
for me too, it's hard too, but it was weird though because honestly, once I start talking for a long run, I first had like hella haters, and
Oh yeah,
next thing you know, it was weird because all the haters ops became fucking friends as fuck. They had a couple of them reach me and they were like, "Hey Warren, I respect you now," and the other one, like I'm not gonna say his name, it starts with an N, but he like low key like almost best friends with me now. I'm like, yo, this guy was publicly saying all types of shit against me on his Twitter, and now. Like you best friends. I guess the real recognize real, and they know that like I wasn't really coming in here like 21-9. Like I'm a completely different like person. Like I literally am
not for sure,
off the Richter of all the
man.
scales. Like no one's
Bro,
different.
when I see you, bro, you when I see or watch you, bro, you give me like no homo, but like fun vibes. Like you
For
fun to be
sure.
around. Like you a good vibe. Like you
Oh
trying
yeah,
to
I'm just chilling.
help people. You not really trying to hurt like harm people. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Absolutely. You
putting
know
people
my
on game.
motive though. My main motive is the music thing and slowly injecting it but a different way, So
Okay.
hopefully they start to see it because what I'm doing now is I'm attaching like the lyric videos to the end of each like video. So if it goes to 1,000, it goes viral, whatever it may be, those videos are gonna be attached to the end, And then now Spotify's gonna be bringing into it. So slowly slowly but surely, the audience of the Discord gets bigger. The music is gonna be easier to streamline.
So, yeah, exactly, exactly. And you'll have more people behind you, like you say, a
Yep,
community. So that's what's
exactly,
up. And I'm
exactly.
behind you
I
100%, bro.
appreciate you, brother.
Anything you need, bro, I got you for sure.
Vice
Like
versa, you know what I'm saying? You
you,
ever
you,
been in Vegas, you holla at your boy.
I got you, bro. No, I'm
Absolutely.
supposed to be coming to Vegas in like May, actually. So
Beautiful. Right around the
dead
corner.
ass, I mess around and hit you for real.
Let's
So
get it. Let's get it.
definitely glad to smoke with you for sure.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm with
That'll
on
be
that.
lit. Oh yeah,
100%.
no, I'm all the way on that for sure. We can do that all day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, again, like very much appreciated, dude. Like
My
you
pleasure,
damn
brother.
near you changing my life without knowing that you changing my life.
That's
And I haven't even started yet.
that's what's up.
I just know what's to come. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
So
yeah.
I
All you
appreciate
gotta
it.
do is just tap in with those videos. So the first one first is look at that one today, like I was telling you about. That way, it can give you a strong determination on the rinse and repeat tactics that you can do with no type of community whatsoever. And then if
Okay.
that's advantageous for you, then just jump into that 7 days, so that way you're not having to use any liquidity outside but your own
Okay.
floor, and boom, you can run it.
Okay. And you talking about the 7 day, you talking about
Yep.
penguin, right?
Bada bing, bada
Okay.
boom. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I'm not gonna hold you up, man. I'm pretty sure my time is limited.
No worries,
You
brother. It was
probably
good
got
talking
shit you
with
got
you.
going on. No, for sure. It was great talking with you, Warren. You know, good hearing from
Absolutely.
Warren, man.
And
The
if you
the
need me, just
fucking
holler at me, brother. I'll be
guru,
here.
bro.
Everybody locked in. I like to be tapped in with some base people.
Okay, no, I got you for sure. And like I said, man, I'll be hitting you up pretty soon, man.
Let's go.
I'm stamping him. He's the fucking truth, bro. No lie.
I
Just
appreciate it,
had to,
brother.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Enjoy your fucking night, man.
You
Enjoy
too,
your
man.
night,
Have a
bro.
wonderful night. And yeah, if you need me, just tap in.
All right, I got you. I
All
got
right,
you, Warren.
all right, brother.
All
Talk to you
right.
soon.
All right.